Shit. Hey guys. So that's what y'all look like. Well, goddamn. But what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy here, the D here, aka the captain of the Thunder God Pirates, aka the Moon Hashira, aka and that nigga D. But welcome back to our weekly video, and you know what it is. Today we're gonna be talking about some One Piece, and I am very excited because in case you didn't watch the last chapter review, which you really should, shit's getting good. Shit's getting good. We're finally getting close to that climax. Like, oh god, it's finally getting closer. It's like I was saying in one of my other videos, like, I'm not tired of Wano as an arc. Like, there's this whole discourse, you know, but there's this whole discourse, like, with Morge and I think a couple other bigger YouTubers. Like, some people are like, man, Wano sucked, now y'all want to say Wano's good. Wano's been good since day one. Some of y'all just... And then there's the expectations of how characters get defeated. And I might tackle that in another video. As you can see, upgrade my setup a little bit. I mean, I've had the webcam, but got a ring light now, so look, Mom, I'm a professional YouTuber. Not getting paid for shit. But without further ado, discourse aside, let's go ahead and say, well, let's go ahead and talk about and discuss, because I used to call these like reviews, but I'm really not reviewing anything. Like, they're discussions, trying to discuss these chapters with you. But let's go ahead and get right into it. One Piece, chapter 1040, Wasted Words on Young Ears. So, yet again, just cutting real quick to the cover page. We're back with the Germa, Ichiji, hold up, no, that's Niji. Niji and Yonji have been captured by the Big Mom pirates, and they're being held, I think it's on Cacao, and they are stuck in one of Montdoor's books. And we see them thinking about how they lost the Big Mom and got captured. Which, honestly, good on them boys for being real and trying to take on the big bitch. But gentlemen, I'm really gonna need y'all to kind of dial back your expectations a little bit. That was a Yonko. But anyway, to the chapter proper. So we cut back. Kid is hovering in the air with his railgun, blasting Big Mom through the hole that Trafalgar made. And then we see a diagram. We see like the X where they are, and we see that this crater that Trafalgar has made is big as shit. Like, see, Trafalgar always struck me as like I like a lot of JRPGs. In case nobody know, I like a lot of JRPGs. So I kind of put people into like JRPG classes, like the all-arounder, the mage, and shit. Like, in the fight with all five, you had Zoro being the swordsman. Well, yeah, Zoro being a swordsman, and same thing with Killer, kinda, yet again. I mean, he'd be more of a DPS, but still, you get the point. They were all melee fighters. Except Kid, who's a bit of a wizard, but I'd say he would be more of a ranged melee fighter. Something to the effect of an archer. But, and of course, we know Luffy's a monk or a brawler, Final Fantasy terms. And then Big Mom and Kaido would be like a barbarian or like a melee fighter. With range capabilities, thanks to his ability to turn into that dragon, which kind of which gives him some range capabilities, but Big Mom was a wizard. Like, she was definitely a black mage in that fight. Along with Trafalgar, who is, like, for all intents and purposes, a healer. I'd say he'd be like a white mage. Or hell, maybe even a red mage. But anyway, so just seeing the scale of the shit he's been able to pull off in this fight, especially with this fucking crater, it is amazing. So yet again, he's still trying to blast Big Mom through his hole, but her big ass just ain't going for it. So then the onlookers, the Beast and the Heart and Kid pirates, we see like, wait a minute, come on, she's got to go down, like pretty much they're being the peanut gallery, like come on, she's got to be getting blasted down. But we see she's kind of like thrown back, and she's holding onto the edges of the hole to make it so that she can't, you know, be blasted down. And then even the Heart pirates are like, oh man, she's withstanding she's withstanding the force, she's withstanding it, and like because pretty much Kid and Law are damn near spent. Like they are not in a good way right now. So the fact of her still withstanding this is kind of problematic for everybody. So then we hear Big Mom. Mama, make your choice. You can select the fate you'll suffer the moment I deflect this thing back at you. You can give me 50 years of your lifespan, or you can keep it and serve me. Life or slavery. And the Beast Pirates, yet again, they know about Big Mom. I mean, everybody knows about Big Mom, but especially like shit like this, the average person probably wouldn't know unless they've met her or met somebody who's met her. And with them, their captain having been a crewmate of hers, and yet again, them probably clashing on multiple occasions, they know it. It's the one, the only, the Soul Pocus. So then, yet again, the Peanut Gallery, they're like, boss, you should get away from her. Well, Kid's crew. And then some of the Beast Pirates start getting their soul sucked out. And so they're kind of like, oh my God, we're getting our life, they're trying to run away, but they're getting their life taken. And then we hear somebody say, no creature on the brink of death is this powerful. She's terrifying. I don't know why I read that in her voice, but you should wouldn't have said it. So the Heart Pirates, Captain, get out of here, go! But Trafalgar starts to walk up to her really calmly for some reason. And he looks at, I think that's, it might be, not Beppo, Beppo's a bear. I think that's either Sachi or Penguin who said that to him. And he's like, follow your own advice. And yet again, Big Mom, as she's being blasted, because Kid's just standing there with the cannon, just continuously blasting her ass as she's holding on. But yeah, this motherfucker, yet again, he's got, damn, I can't remember the name of his sword. I think it's Kikujo or something, or Kikojo or something to that effect. Like, look, he's got his big ass 6-foot sword. He's like, follow your own advice. So Big Mom, even when she's getting blasted, she's like, huh? And Kid, while he's blasting her, he's like, why should we be afraid of the weak words of some old hag who's outlived her welcome? So the law, re-room. I can only imagine how hideous your death scream will be. And then, yet again, from the Peanut Gallery, they're like, wait a minute. Neither of them is being affected. And it's important to note that, yeah, that's the thing. Because even when it happened to Jinbei, I think Luffy might have been in range of it one time, and he didn't get affected by it. But it's only if you fear her. And as we can see, how they've been fighting her, ain't no fear in their hearts, motherfucker. Ain't no fear in their hearts. But anyway, so it continues as Kid's blasting and Law's walking up with his reroom. Do they not have a single ounce of fear for the Emperor of the Sea? So then the 3,000 Links of Mama's Misery, which I think is like Hera. She's like, I'll save you, Mama. And then Law, again, he pops the reroom and uses it on Big Mom. He's like, this is what my savior would have done. And Kid, don't you know when to give up the Ghost Emperor? Let me give you a hand. And send you on your way to hell. So the Law, like I say, he bubbles her and he says, silence. And then everybody notices. Like the beasts, as they're still getting their souls sucked out, they're like, all the sound's gone. And then Law, remembering Corazon. So it turns out that the op fruit is really amazing, because even during this fight, we're finding out new techniques. It has radiation, teleportation, now sound powers. Like this fruit, hell, he gives you a bit of telekinesis, as we first saw on Punk Hazard and throughout this arc. Like fucking warping. Like this thing is ridiculous. But anyway, he goes on to say this technique extinguishes all sound created by your influence. And so she's like, and she's like, I can't speak. And then get again, Law's just sitting there like a badass. I can't hear you. So one of his crewmates, I believe it's the woman, I don't know if he have her name yet. And she's like, hey, behind you. So then Kid follow up. Damn punk. And finally pushes Big Mom through the hole. And so yet again, she's still trying to, call the people, but she can't. Prometheus, Hera, what are you doing? Save me. So then, as she's being blasted down in this orb of sound, orb of the silent orb, she finally comes to the basement where Yamato is. And she's like, Big Mom, wait a minute, why is she making any noise? And then, yet again, Big Mom, she's kind of scrambling because she kind of knows, like, oh shit, I think this might be it. She grabs for something, and it's one of the frozen bombs. And Yamato's like, oh shit. Boom! But just in the nick of time, Yamato's able to make an ice wall, and she's able to shield it so that it shields the other bombs. But still, we have the apparition still, in the air. It's like, it's being like it's kind of like whispering a little bit. It's like, Lord Orochi. And we then get a distance shot of Onigashima, and the entire, well, not the entire, but a giant hole is blown in the bottom of Onigashima as it's falling. Well, as it's flying. And then as she's falling, damn it. Of all the luck. Hey, Roger. Why'd you have to go and say that? You got the whole world in on this great era of piracy. And then, as she's saying this, we see people running through. We see Zoro. We see Zoro, still laying face down his own blood. So I guess he isn't. Well, we don't know. We see Chopper and the Samurai. Yet again, the entire island was rocked by this explosion. The only people who don't know something exploded would be Luffy and Kaido, because they're in their fight. We see Nami and Brook running through them, and you're like, whoa. And then we also see, Zoro. But I'll get there. Easy for you. You're dying. When those kids rise up all over the world, we'll be the ones who have to deal with them. But anyway, back to Zoro. So we see he's laying face down, and the explosion rocks. So I guess whatever one of the cliffs that he was on actually crumbles, and his body falls. Bruh, somebody gotta get that nigga, please. Marco, where the fuck is Marco? Y'all gotta find this man. And also, this makes it clear, the thing that he saw wasn't Brook. That wasn't Brook. That wasn't Brook, because Brook's with Robin. So, whatever the fuck that wasn't Brook. And then we see Orochi being rocked while he's with what we believe is Komurasaki. Just tell us about the One Piece before you die. Does it exist? It better. And then we cut back over to Fukurokuju versus Raizo. And we see that Fukurokuju, he's actually fallen over, but it's looking like he's still paralyzed by the jutsu, and he's screaming for water. Like, water! Water! But Raizo, being a badass, is stone-faced, holding his jutsu till the end. Anyway, she continues to fall, and she falls into the hole, which, yet again, just big as shit. What is it? Where is it? Some of it is in this country too, isn't it? Ugh, I'm so close. Kid, La, they'll pay for this. Don't you dare assume that this'll kill me. And as she goes in the hole, boom, a giant explosion rocks Wano just outside of the flower capital. Like if you were seeing this, it probably looked like a fucking sunset. But Emperor of the Sea, Charlotte Linlin, Big Mom versus the new generation. Battle of the performance floor. Under the Dome. Winner, Eustace, Captain Kidd, and Dark Doctor, Trafalgar Law. I know it says Surgeon of Death, but I like the Dark Doctor translation better. The alliteration, man. It's something. So then, immediately after the battle, Kidd immediately is flat on his back, passes out, and Law is just, I don't know if he's passed out, but he's just sitting there. That motherfucker is tired, boy. And their crews come together. They beat Big Mom! This is huge news! This is monumental, boss! says the kid pirates. Captain! Heart pirates. So then with that big huge hole blown in the basement, Yamato is able to talk to Momonosuke. So wait a minute, are you underground? But you're open to the air. So Yamato tells him, she's like, yeah, that's right. A single bomb blew the bottom of the island, but she managed to encase the others in ice, so we avoided the armory exploding out all at once, thankfully. So Momo's like, okay, that's good. Although I cannot leave my task, however, there is something I need you to hear. So Yamato, she's like, what? Tsunisha is very close by. She's like, huh? Wait a minute. Ain't that the elephant from Lord Odin's journal? She's like, yes. So Momonosuke's like, yes. And then he drops a bombshell, which I think we kind of already figured. Indeed, a companion of Joy Boy who committed a crime 800 years ago. So the crime is linked to the Void Century. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. But with that, we're gonna call the chapter, we're gonna call it here. That's been the chapter. So, Big Mom has been defeated. It's official. She may not be dead. Remember, defeat does not mean necessarily killing somebody. Now, I think that'd be the best way to ensure that there's no revenge killing and all that shit. But she has been defeated. She's been dethroned. She has been taken. My thoughts, because I know a lot of people are up in arms about Big Mom, like, oh, she was hyped up so much, but she was defeated, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We all knew she was gonna get beat. Like what? The fuck are you mad? What? It's like she was hyped up, and dog, all of these pirates, Luffy, Kid, Law, Zoro, and Killer, have all done extraordinary shit in order to beat them. It wasn't like they just walked up, slapped her ass once, and it was done. No. Stop. Just stop. Yes, she was hyped, and I wish she'd gotten her arc. I thought because Whole Cake Island kind of irritated me. It went on for too long in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. But I think that the way I would have done it, but yet again, I'm not Oda, I would have had Luffy and them go there. Then she come to Wano. Well, I would have had her come to Wano, but since this is how the story's going, they'd have went there, brought her to Wano, the alliance would have fell apart, Kaido would have got defeated, and then Big Mom would have been like, you know what, fuck it. Since Kaido's fucking useless, let me just go to Elbaf and get these fucking giants. And then she would have got her own real, build up, and they would have defeated her on her own. But hey, this is how it happened. But I don't understand how anybody's mad at it. Like, dog, these motherfuckers had to awaken, they had to team up with Luffy, they had to do a bunch of shit in order to beat her. It's fine. Although this makes me wonder what's gonna happen next. Like, is the Yonko system gonna be abolished? Like, yet again, I know it's not a specific system, but there's gonna be 2 vacant slots, because after this, the only Yonko left are gonna be Blackbeard and red-haired Shanks. Like, I know one of the, if they do, one of them is gonna be Luffy, since he took Kaido on his own. And then it's like, is it gonna be Law or Kid? I'd say probably Kid, but hey, that go either way, because Law might be like, I'm really not interested in that title. I'll just be a great pirate on some other shit. Y'all can have the Yonko title. That shit comes too much baggage for me. Or he might be like, yeah, I'm a Yonko, and Kid's not the one who doesn't get it. But we'll see. But yeah, I think it's great. Like, old bitch had to go down somehow, and they did it. And yet again, it's not like they 1v1'd her. They had a 5v2, then they had the 2v1. And then remember, Marco fought her a little bit. So yet again, both of these Yonko getting taken down is okay, cause they both had to run gauntlets. It's not like motherfuckers just took. It's not like Luffy just went up there and just beat Kaido's ass on his own. No, Zoro had to do damage, Killer had to do damage, Law had to help, Kid had to help. So yeah, Luffy is 1v1 in Kaido, but remember, he's 1v1 in a Kaido who fought 9 scabbards, who fought the scabbards, who fought Luffy, who fought the Scabbers, then fought the 5 of them, then fought Luffy by himself, then had to fight Yamato, then got fucking tackled by a grown Momo, and then had to fight Luffy again. Come on now. At some point, y'all gotta be like, bruh. Like, hell, it takes till like this. If we did this like how people are expecting it to be, One Piece would be like 5 million fucking chapters. It's like, look, they gotta go, and Big Mom put up a hell of a fight, but it's over. It's over. Okay, it's over. She lost. The only thing I would say is I wish she would have been awakened, so we would have got to see her full power. So the way it's looking with her and Kaido, they're the monsters. They relied on their strength. They had devil fruits that they used, but it's looking like neither one of them were awakened, which I think should have been awakened, and I think they should have been beaten using their awakenings. That way, unless her awakening is different. But yeah, I think that should have been the way it's handled. Because, yet again, because it seems like now, like, motherfuckers might be like, oh, well, you know, Oda couldn't give her awakening because, you know, oh, that you know, she wouldn't have been able to be beat then. It's like, no, I wish, that's the only thing. I wish, like, her and Kaido would have awakened their fruits, so that way it could be like, nah, there's no contest. You versus them, you lost. Indefinitely. Like not definitely, but definitely. Like, no holding back. You didn't hold anything back, neither did they. You lost. But anyway, like I said, good chapter. Bruh, like, the world after Wano is finna be fucking nuts. But I can't wait to see it, and I hope y'all can't wait to see it either. Yet again, if you like what you heard, like, comment, subscribe. This has been your boy, The D, signing out. See ya. Peace.